Welcome back to Specs Profile here at the Detroit Opera House. I'm in one of the box seats that you can sit in to view one of the great performances here. But the Detroit Opera House wasn't always so grand. As a matter of fact, it wasn't until 1996 that it became what you see here today. Some buildings just need to be renovated. Others need to be replaced by a brand new facility. That's what happened to the Detroit Tigers when they moved to Comerica Park. But what's going to happen to Tiger Stadium?
For almost 90 years, Michigan and Trumbull has been the original home of the Detroit Tigers. Beloved fans have gathered here to watch the Tigers in action. Today marks the end of an era. The demolition process on Tiger Stadium has begun. Since 1912, Tiger Stadium has been one of the oldest ballparks in Major League Baseball. Since the teams moved to Comerica Park in 2000, the city and many different development companies have been discussing plans to demolish the abandoned gym. There are many diehard Tiger fans and Michigan history enthusiasts who oppose the idea of tearing down the historical landmark. So why is it that so many people want to preserve this rundown stadium and not demolish it?
They could do something with it. I feel that they should make it into the Michigan Sports Hall of Fame. I mean, have you ever seen the Michigan Sports Hall of Fame now at Cobo? It's a joke. They could save the baseball diamond itself and box in the rest and make a nice Hall of Fame showing other things in the city of Detroit.
Nemo's Bar and Grill, located right down the street from Tiger Stadium, is one of the most popular pre- and post-game hangouts. Also voted one of America's best sports bars. So we went inside to see what people think of the demolition of Tiger Stadium.
You know, it's always going to be there as memory, but unfortunately, I mean, you look at it. It looks terrible, but that's what happens with stadiums if they're not taken care of. There's not money for it, so what are you supposed to do? You know, it'd be nice if they could save a part of it, but if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I just hope they do something positive for the area with it. Even if it's a park or something like that, that's perfect. Just so it gets used and it's not abandoned.
It's sadder to me that they cannot use this land for some valuable thing.
The final game here at the corner of Michigan and Trumbull took place September 27th, 1999. The Tigers went out with a big bang, winning 8-2 over the Kansas City Royals. And the big finale was capped off with an 8th inning grand slam by Robert Fick.
Oh, there she goes, and it is on the roof. Robert Fick, a grand slam that hits the roof and comes back.
The home run turned out to be the last hit, RBI, and home run at Tiger Stadium. There has been 11,111 homers hit in the history of Tiger Stadium. In the top of the ninth, Todd Jones took the mound. With 2 outs, he faced Carlos Beltran and was able to record the final strikeout at Tiger Stadium and cap off the last game at the old ballpark. City officials decided in July of 2007 that the demolition of this historic stadium would begin in September of '08, and the preparation has begun. The fight is still on to preserve at least a portion of the facility, and the people within the many different conservation groups will stop at nothing to do whatever it takes to keep the original home of the Tiger baseball standing. Here at the historic Tiger Stadium, I'm Wanta Kaufman for Specs Howard School of Broadcast Arts.
Seeing the Detroit Tigers play at Tiger Stadium was an inspiration to youth and adults alike. The Detroit Police Force has their own way of inspiring youth, coming up next.
Did you know that 16,000 deaths a year are caused by drunk driving, and that every other minute someone else is injured because of an alcohol-related accident? Well, it's true, and it is preventable. However, so many people choose not to make it that way. Most people think it's okay to only have a few to drink. However, sometimes a few can lead to more. And more impairs one's vision and depth of perception, causes the loss of concentration, and makes a person react more slowly. The right thing to do is not let your friends drive drunk. Because the results can be devastating.
When you come down to see a performance here at the Detroit Opera House, make sure you take time to stop by one of their very comfortable lounges or even here at the cafe and have some light refreshments before or after the show. What are some upcoming events that are going to be going on here at the Opera House?
You know, it's a good thing you mentioned that. We're very, very excited about our upcoming events. Of course, we have opera coming up in the fall. We open our season with Margaret Garner, which we world premiered here in 2005. And that follows with Madame Butterfly in the fall, and then we open our spring season with the Elixir of Love, Pagliacci, and then finish it with Carmen.
Whenever a large event happens, there's always tons of people involved and need lots of teamwork. There's one Detroit youth organization that's trying to get as many youth together as possible to influence them through sports, academics, and leadership.
Think Detroit PAL was formed in March of 2006 from the merger of the two leading youth development programs in the Detroit area, Think Detroit Inc. and the Detroit Police Athletic League. Established in 1969 to improve relations between the police and the community after the 1967 riots, Detroit PAL was a nonprofit organization serving over 7,000 youth per year through sports teams, day camps, and after-school programs. PAL's youth tackle football program was the largest of its kind in the country, and during the time had changed the lives of thousands of Detroit's kids. The merging of the two organizations was designed with one common goal: to build better programs for more kids.
The mission statement of Think Detroit PAL is to build character in young people, and we do that through athletics, through leadership, and through academic programs. A little history on the organization as well. The name Think Detroit PAL comes from the merger of two companies, Think Detroit, which was started in 1997, and Detroit PAL, which started in 1970. And those two large organizations with a lot of history behind them merged in 2006 to become the organization that we are right now.
Think Detroit PAL serves over 13,000 kids with the help of over 1,500 volunteers. They run summer leagues, camps, clinics, and 11 different sports teams, including tackle football, baseball, softball, volleyball, and soccer. They also operate community centers, including recreational and educational programs during non-school hours, and summer leadership camps for middle school age kids.
In addition, we have academic programs. We have a student athlete resource center that helps young people get into college and prepare for college. And we also offer leadership programs such as the Leaders for Life camp for 11 to 13-year-olds, so they can prepare for middle school and high school years and to be leaders in the years ahead.
You can help build character in young people by simply volunteering at one of their special events, coaching, or managing a sports team.
Coaching provides an opportunity to create a relationship with young people, not only to teach them skills related to sports, but also to share life lessons. When we have this opportunity to impact the lives of young people, we should take full advantage of it.
Young kids need someone to look up to, and Think Detroit PAL offers many great opportunities to impact the lives of young kids today.
One simple way to get information is our website, www.thinkdetroitpal.org, and they also can call our phone number, 313-833-1600. And we're open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, and can get information, fill out a registration form, and we have payments for all our programs. But everything's affordable, and we're serving young people ages 4 to 19 through our programs year-round.
I'm Ashley Love for Specs Profile.
Now be sure you find time to come down to the Detroit Opera House for a visit. Keep in mind that you don't need to dress in formal attire to attend a performance.
After all, life is short, but opera's long, so dress comfortably and enjoy yourself. But just like any great show, this too must come to an end. Thank you for joining us on Specs Profile. I'm James Clements.
And I'm Amy Carter. See you next time.